What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Rooster Retro Show. My name is Rue, and you are watching Chrono Trigger. We're continuing our journey here through 2300 AD, and we're going to make our way through the sewer access area. Now, this is something that I mentioned in the last episode, that I would be upgrading Chrono and doing some other stuff. This is actually what I meant. You can do this now, which I'm going to do, or you can do it later. That's not really required. It's not necessary to do, but I think it's pretty fun to go through the sewer access a little early, because you do get something nice for Chrono at the end of this. So we're going to fight here against, which one is this? The Nereid? The Nereid? Or is that the guy in the water? Or are those two balls that were spitting goo? I'm not exactly sure which one that is. But yeah, we'll use Luca's flame toss. That does pretty well against those things. Egder? Maybe that's the Egder. I was like a sure which. Oh no, it's the Nereid. Okay, that's what that thing is. Nereid? But anyway, we got a treasure chest here for beating them things. 600 bucks. Nice. Very good. That's about all there is right on there on that side. We're just gonna keep kind of making our way through. Yeah, these guys are actually pretty tough right now. I'm not really sure if I don't think techniques are gonna really be the best way to go. I know they're weak against regular attacks, so I'm just gonna kind of fight them. They do a hefty amount of damage for this level, so that is a thing. Looks like they have water elemental based attacks. And are we gonna take it out here? Yes, Luca has taken it out. I guess Chrono doesn't need to jump in the water to strike it. He's just gonna, you know, hit him from the bridge, get bubbled on. That shit happens. And let's do it right here. Yeah, a little bit on the tough side, not too terribly bad though. Give a good bit of gold. I'm all right with that. Oh, okay, here we go, the little sewer subplot. Oh, froggies. I wonder what happened in the after the apocalypse. How these magical beings, creatures, whatever they are, just kept living, I guess, because it seems like they're very close to the relatives of the mystics, you know. So yeah, it is a tad on the spooky side. It's a little creepy little place. I like it. I like it though. I really do like it. This is I like the song they chose for this area. What's this over here? This little note. We'll go check this out. It's a diary. Okay. I'd rather have my gum scraped. Ooh, I don't know about that, man. I am not a fan of the dentist. But basically what that meant, though, is that you want to avoid anything that's going to make any sound. Because if you do, you're going to piss off those Nereids or water beasts, whatever the hell they are, by messing with any of this stuff. And they try to throw a little bone in your game here by throwing a save point here. But just, you know, again, ignore that one. It might not even work. I don't even know. I don't even mess with it. I did that once, found I had to fight, never did it again. that was the end of that. Alright, yeah, those are these balls again. Spewing the purple goo. Slash works pretty good. That's a decent amount of damage, especially with the way that they're set up. I guess paying more good attention to or more attention to the way Slash works in the early game. Because I feel like well, of course, you don't really use it much later on. Some skills do kind of become obsolete. The double techs are always still pretty good. What I'm referencing is like Cyclone. You know, you hardly really ever use Cyclone later on. But when you have Luca with you doing the Fire Whirl is still pretty lucrative. So get it? Luca. Lucrative. There we go. Puns. Press the switch and the bridge opens. Switch on, and he can't reach it. What a shitty frog, man. What other species out there are renowned jumpers? I know, definitely frogs. Spiders can be. Ugh. Not a fan of that. Roaches. Well, they fly. Gross. Got a rage band there. Rage band is a pretty nice little accessory here. I'm definitely gonna give that to Chrono. That's a 50% counterattack rate, so that's pretty nice. That's gonna be pretty useful until you come across like an enemy that has like a physical shield or something like that against it, which is way later, or at least halfway through the game. So that's a pretty good accessory right now for Chrono, because you're definitely gonna be able to get them get that extra DPS in there. Uh-oh, what is this? Sir Crawley. I didn't know when I was editing this whether I wanted to treat Sir Crawley as a boss or not. And in the end, after they're done hee-hee-heeing and ha-ha-haing, yes, I will treat him as a boss, even though the song is still just the regular battle music. I think Sir Crawley deserves to be boss time. And he's going to shred me. I'll shred ya! He's really not that difficult, though. It's kind of a joke battle. He's got a couple hits, or a couple attacks that'll hit pretty decently. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward stuff. Fire Whirl does nice. And it's kind of hard to say after you say it a bunch of times. Fire Whirl. Fire Whirl. Fire Whirl. I'm going to say it with an immense pronunciation. And I'm getting the beat down with his tail. But see, there we go. Counter attack. Oh, God. He, like, knocked me down to 1. That must be that... yeah, that's that shredder attack that does that. Later on, there's some other attacks that will do, like, half damage. It's kind of like the Demi spell from Final Fantasy games, where they do percentage-based damage instead of, you know, like numerical, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, not too difficult. He's probably almost done. Let's keep hacking away at this bastard. The Flame Whirl seems sort of pretty. Let me keep up with that. And it looks like we're doing okay on MP. HP is up. Might as well get a little boost there, give it a Luger there. You ain't shredding nothing, dude. That's it. That's over. Good night, sweet prince, Sir Crawley. You will be missed. Not enough screen time in Chrono Trigger. But hey, leveled up. That's always good. Alright, that's basically the sewers. Now, you can continue through and go out to the next area, which I'll probably just go to briefly, just to see what's over there. But not before having to take care more of these groups here. Yeah, water magic on Marley, probably not gonna do really good. She's ice-based elemental, which is about the same as water, I guess. Well, I don't know, they do kind of treat it a little bit differently. Or do they? I don't know. I don't know, the next time I look in the menu, I have to see that. I'm not sure. I believe it's water, now that I think about it. But, yeah, her and Frog share similar attributes as far as their magical elemental ability. So I would imagine that an enemy doing the same type of damage probably doesn't do the best. I don't know if that's just an innate thing. I'm just kind of speculating. Like I said, I don't really know all the inner workings of how these games are made. Lots of numbers, I know that. But speaking of numbers, here we go. Got some money, got some experience. And we'll make our way to continue on out of here. Before you go up that ladder, though, go over here to the next layer, grab a chest, and here we go. An upgrade for Chrono. Bolt Sword. And this will do really good in the coming up area. In the next area coming up. As it has lightning elemental attribute attached to the weapon and is also good against robots, you know, because, you know, electrocute them, zap, dead. Just makes sense, right? So, cool. Let's go check out the top area over here real quick. I'll just go see what's over here. This is the Death Peak region. This is Death Peak, but I'm definitely not going to go in there right now. That's in-game level stuff. We'll go check out the Keeper's Dome, though, here real quick, just to go see what's up. It's got the really sad music going on. And I am not skilled enough to use the computer, apparently. Turns on, turns off. I'm just resetting it. Chrono's just hitting the reset button. It's not really doing anything. But yeah, if you do come here a little early, you can check out Balthazar here before he goes mad or dies or something. I'm not exactly sure, but oh, there we go again. He's spoiling it. They call him Old Man. But yeah, he's talking about some stuff. Hey, you must not climb Death Peak. He's ranting and raving and talking about stuff we haven't come across yet. Names like Scala. What does this mean, even? To be determined later. Ocean Palace. So yeah, you can get some little in-depth, like, I wouldn't really call them hints, I guess, but I would call it, you know, a little prior knowledge here before you get to way later parts of the game. We're still pretty early. Here. Yeah, there was another one of these doors in one of the other domes, and I didn't really mess with it a whole lot. but they do the same little sound effect as you do those chests that we found in 1080 and 680. So again, take note of that. Those doors. They obviously share some kind of thing. So just to save some time, we'll go right back through the sewer, just kind of get back through. Let's head on through Lab 32. We'll go through the next area here, on our way towards the next dome that's got the gate that we can get out of here. We can get back to our time. I got a mid-tonic right there in that chest. And, yeah, ooh, nice. Sweet ride, let's jack it. No innuendos, please. And it doesn't matter anyway, because we just got, ambushed. Shouldn't have messed with that guy's car, man. But wait. Hold it right there. Hey, it's the man! Like, thanks for the intro, babe. The man! You lowlifes can call me Johnny. Cool. Yeah, Johnny. He's so cool. Alright, here comes one of the most epic moments in Chrono Trigger history. Let's do this. The jet bike race. No time for bullshit, time for racing. The trick is, I think, is to kind of just keep bumping him side to side, stay in front of him. They can bump you forward. There's ways to do this without using the boosters. This time I'm totally going to use it. I don't think you have a choice. You have to use the... Well, you don't have to. You can just be really skilled. But I'm not. So I'm going to use the booster. But yeah, just try to stay ahead of him. Bumping him. This is such a cool scene. I love this so much. I remember playing this as a kid. Just hours wasted on nothing but racing. And as you saw, I kind of used the one boost that I needed. I just used it at the end. I guess that you are supposed to use him constantly? I don't really know. But whatever, just use one at the end. And you're good to go. As long as you're kind of on the outside of that dude, get on the outside of Johnny and you're good. Should have been so much longer. Could you imagine Chrono and company in like a Mario Kart game? They turned this into just like its own spin-off. Like they do with Zelda like all the time. Given the Zelda spin-off games. Well, I shouldn't say all the time. They only started doing that really after like the Wii, I guess, with that crossbow training. And probably some other titles that I'm forgetting. Zelda will be a game I'm gonna do eventually. But here's a factory area. Let's not really go there though yet. That's not quite yet. We'll go to the Protodome first. This is where we were supposed to go to find our gate to get out of here. But of course not before we take on some more random battles. Or just battles in general. Buggers. More buggers. We'll put that good we'll put that bolt sword to use here. This should be pretty good for Chrono. Yeah. Yeah, one shot, dude. Does it do it with the regular? No, it didn't. Was that a... Oh, okay. That was a counter. That wasn't even my main attack. So I guess I only one shot him when I critical. Excuse me. Alright, we'll just finish wiping these guys out. Easy stuff. Not too terribly bad. Chrono's looking a little low right now. Probably should take care of that. Little level up action. And more robots. Guarding an Intertron. Are they? No, okay, yeah. I'm like touching you, man. Come on, start the battle. I want to get to the Intertron. I guess I'm waiting for me to get to it. No, our machine. Yeah, time to cyclone all their faces off. That'll work. You know, usually I'm pretty good about moving that bottom bar out of the way. There we go. Especially during an attack. I don't know why I didn't do it that time. A rare moment. But yes, use the Intertron. Heals, baby. HP MP restored. Yeah, still hungry. Man, I'm hungry in real life too, and I can never decide what I want to eat. It's a constant struggle to find the fast food balance in my life. The life of a rooster retro is an unbalanced one, as you can tell. We found we have found an interesting specimen here, though. Luca, with her 1,000 something negative years of training, somehow figures that she can fix this robot. I wonder what development was like in the Chrono Trigger world for all those times. It's just, you know, again, it's something else that they kind of touch on a little bit in that Flames of Eternity fan hack. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I really wish that Nintendo, or at least Squaresoft, would take the route that Sega did with the people that did that Sonic fan game that they actually hired. Like, that's cool. That's what you should be doing. Because who knows your games better than the fans? I mean, we're the ones that play it. We're the ones that hold it in the highest esteem and regard, you know, years after probably the creators do it. Like, I look at my own stuff sometimes and hate on it. Like my drawings or my art or something like that. I'll just totally forget about it. And then I look at something else that somebody else has made and can completely look at that in a different, a totally different light. A holy light. It's weird, man. Humans are stupid, dumb fucking creatures. But hey, we are what we are. That's your rant of this episode, I guess. There we go. What's going on here? The robot hates formal titles and has explained to us that, or we have explained to it that this is our future. R66-Y. Pretty cool name. Yeah, when I go back and do this game again, I'll put all their names in like that. With the real names, Nadia and his cool ass numerical description. That'd be sweet. There's a part later on, though, where you can change names. I just don't ever mess with it. We'll probably never see it again, you know. Things that I'm spoiling in my own Let's Plays ahead of time. It's great, man. I do what I do. Robo's just now realizing that everything has gone horribly, horribly wrong. This is not the future that he went to sleep in, apparently. So he must have been fucking asleep for a while. I guess. We seem to have a problem telling Old Man Doan about what we are and where we came from, but no problem telling the anamorphic robot. He's cool. Door's also jammed, by the looks of it. Oh, the power's off. Alright, that factory that we passed on the way. That's where we gotta go next. Hell yeah, your turn to help us now, buddy. You know, Robo's not too terribly bad. I actually really like him as a character. His skill set is, I guess, it doesn't show it in his menu, but he uses shadow-based technique attacks. I'm not sure if all of them are exactly shadow-based. Some of them might just be completely physical. But actually, before I get started there, we're beginning Chapter 7, The Factory Ruins. This is a pretty pivotal moment in our hero's journey, where we so close to getting out of this ruined future, yet so far we have to open this door. But again, let me get back to Robo. Yeah, Robo, I'm gonna keep this defender on him. He's pretty much a tank dude. He's got the stats of a tank, pretty good power. His speed's pretty low. He's not the fastest character. I like to set him up as the one that takes the beatings. Although there really isn't a way, kind of like previous Final Fantasy games where you have rows, you know, your front, your back row. Or in the case of the first Final Fantasy, you know, whoever's on the top level, or, you know, or position 1, 2, 3, 4, as you go down, they have a higher chance of hit rate. There really isn't that in this game, so it's really still kind of all based on chance. But if you want someone to survive, I would like it to be Robo, because not only is he good at taking hits, he's got some pretty decent heals that I think rival Marley. So if you don't have Marley, take Robo. In most instances, sometimes you have an option, sometimes you don't. Whatever your choices are. Like right now, I could have taken Marley with me instead, but I chose Luca. I just figured I don't really need Marley for this beginning area of the factory, because Robo's got some pretty rad heals. So pretty cool. Pretty good dude. Now these acids right here, these guys are pains in the ass. As you can see, they don't really take well to physical attacks. However, they do have really, really low HP, so if you do kind of just hit on them one at a time, each character hitting on them, you'll knock them all out in no time at all. You just really have to focus on one person, or you can use techniques. I think those are the ones used. This is another variant of those coming up here later in this area. Be careful of that, though, too. I almost just started a battle. If you want to avoid that, just stay kind of low right there to that wall. Stick to that wall. Don't run. Keep your pace. And we're gonna go down. Head on down here. Digging the song, digging the jam. Everything about the future's aesthetics, musically, art-wise. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it. I don't know, man. I have a kind of a thing for the apocalypse, I think. I have these weird dreams from time to time about all kinds of different apocalyptic scenarios. Weather, bombs, aliens, all of it, man. I've had all kinds of strange-ass dreams about this shit. And I kind of enjoy it, I guess, from time to time. I guess you can consider them nightmares, but not really if you're having fun, you know? It's cool. We're blocked off going that way by that oil drum, so keep that in mind. We'll have to figure out a way to get rid of that. And I believe to do that, we have to go ahead and start running through the conveyor belt here. Doesn't look like there's anything down here. And I probably don't want to mess with the robots. So, can we get it? Can we get it? No, we cannot. And once you go back through there, you get picked up by the giant claw. But I believe that's what's supposed to happen, so that's fine. Progression, no problem. Just a series of battles here now. And that's going to definitely force us down a gauntlet right here. Starts off pretty easy. Gets pretty challenging, I guess, as you make your way through. Or more further challenging, I should say. Not doing a whole lot good here, though. Okay, easy done. For now. And we're kind of on a conveyor belt, so there's no control over your character at the moment. Kind of just at the mercy. Keep going. It's going to force a series of battles, as I said. I guess it's probably a good setup here to use. It's nice closed quarters right here, so I'm going to use what I got. Another reason I wanted to bring Luca with me is because she's a little bit more on the offensive side, and I think that's going to play out a little bit better in this area right now, rather than have someone who's a little bit weaker and whose spells aren't there yet and is only solely a healer, when I have another healer with me, so not really needed. I guess you could consider Robo like a paladin? Well, a dark paladin? I don't know. He uses shadow techniques, but he's buff, man. He's a buff tank. He's got heals. I don't know. It's strange. It's like they don't have classes in Chrono Trigger, which is something I always really, really appreciate in most RPGs. It's a good class-based system. I love it. But I guess that kind of does exist in this game too. You know, Chrono's your... No, see, Chrono seems more like the paladin now that I think about it. He's the one with the strong physical attacks. Although he doesn't really have heals, but he has light-based attacks. You know, lightning, holy. He does get the life spell later on, you know, so it counts. But see, I wouldn't really consider Luca someone to be like a wizard, you know. She's definitely a caster, as I stated previously as well. But I wouldn't really. She's not really a physical character, and range doesn't seem to have much of a basis in this game. Not like in something like Final Fantasy VII. Where, you know, you had a character like Barrett who used, Barrett or Vincent, who would use a range-based attack and actually had situational usefulness, you know, like when you're in the elevator in that one part, in the Shinra Tower. And your characters that don't have range attacks, you know, they can't do anything, so. But however, it just doesn't really translate over into the 16-bit era, I guess. It just doesn't really matter. It just doesn't really matter, so. They are all hybrid characters, hybrid classes, I guess, so to say. But anyway, got through the gauntlet. That's done. That's over with. Go down here. There's another little room over here. And all these little bugs, whatever these are. Yeah, bugs. It's just called bugs. Take care of these guys real quick. Dispatch them. And it doesn't seem like they have any very specific weaknesses of any kind, really. So just kind of, you know, keep on taking them out with what you got. Good to go. And we're just going to continue to take them out. Yeah, I'm going to keep using Flame Toss, because that seems to be doing pretty good. At least for two of them. Wrecked the last one. Almost. What is that? Whatever it was, it missed. Bash it. Bash it in the face. Chrono levels up. Well, we're doing pretty good as far as levels here. Like I said, not a whole lot of padding needed, you know. Kind of just keep going through it. As per usual. Now, we're going to go through... I can't remember exactly which door here. Still blocked off right there by another oil canister, it looks like. So, we'll go in this door. Let's see if I can avoid these guys and just get straight to the treasure chest. And successful. Got an ether. And got a shelter. Go down through this door over here, and this is going to take you to the little control panel here. I believe we're supposed to get the the passwords from somewhere else. Unlike the other area, this one you can go straight through if you know the password previously, which looks like I just did. So I think it's BB and XY or something. I know one of them is BB. I think the other one's XY. As far as the password you got to put in. But yeah, you want to put them both in. So do it again. I don't know which one I just did which first, but yeah, BB, XY. BB first, or XY first. It really doesn't matter. The order of operations doesn't matter here. It's not arithmetic. It's Chrono Trigger. Shit. But yeah, that's gonna move these barrels out of the way. Send them on down the chute to be compacted. Goodbye. Never to be seen again. Except for right there. That's it. That's the end of them. No more barrels. That's it. You can make your way out of there. Do the same thing if you want to avoid them. Just kind of wait for them to cross each other and then take your time. Walk through them. No biggie. But let's grab this chest right here. There's a mid-tonic. Go in this door. Yeah, I was going to say, I figured this was just like pickups. Different things you can grab. 400 gold and a mid-ether. Ethers are going to be nice. I like to collect those. Those will be very useful later on. Oh, here it is. This is where you're supposed to learn it. So yeah, I guess I was supposed to go through this door first. But use my tactic that I've been explaining earlier. You know, kind of wait for them to be out of your way. As long as you're not moving, you can't tag that enemy. They can touch you. It won't start the battle. If you touch them, it will start the battle. So we're going to make our way down here and go back out and around the way we came. I probably could have gone through that staircase or another ladder like I did earlier. But yeah, I'm just going to... These guys again. We'll slash, we'll probably just go ahead and cyclone, their pretty little faces right off. Probably should have skipped this battle, but, looking at it now, it was really easy to get through it. Really not too much there, so forget it, no problem. Easy, quick. Again, we're gonna do the same thing here, though. We don't want to get touched by these robots, because I believe it'll start that whole process over. Ooh, that was close. So just kind of be careful, and we're gonna go down this next little staircase right here because there's a box, treasure box, with an ether in it. Yay! Did I get a bolt sword again? I think I got another bolt sword here. I don't know if I got that yet or not. I know there is one here. Oh shit! I guess I do have to go back through this. Do I really have to go back through this again? No, there's another. Oh, that's right. I moved the things. Yeah, I shouldn't have to. Okay. And I forgot what I was talking about. And that's not the right way either. I believe it's up. It's further up. So I gotta go up and I gotta go around. Okay. Go up, go around. Barrels are moved. I've already been up there. Here we go. Nothing over there. We'll go through the door. Another little box. Got a bolt sword. There it is. Okay, that's what I was talking about. I knew there was one in this area. So if you didn't want to have to go through the, I guess it really didn't matter, once again. Kind of like the load sword situation where we had in the beginning of the game, where you can get a really powerful weapon pretty early on. That one probably would have actually made more sense if you actually had the time to grind out 4,000 gold and wanted to go through that. You can get 1,000 of it right away pretty easily, as you saw. Actually, I think I missed a shelter earlier. You could have also got that at the very beginning of the game. But, you know, nuances, just little nuances. No big thing. Play this game how you want, my friends. This game has great replay value. Even if you don't play on New Game Plus, you can start a fresh game and do things just a little bit different each time, and you'll have a very rewarding experience. Every time you play it. It's just one of those really great games. It's an absolutely natural classic, and I can't give it high enough praises. I really can't. That's why I'm so excited for this to be one of the first that I've actually completed. As far as a full-on Let's Play. I guess I should could consider the Mega Man, some of the Mega Man games that I've done as far as being complete done. Like Mega Man 1, Mega Man 2, but I never really finished Mega Man 3 just because I lost that computer that I was working on everything with, and I started changing up how I did the Let's Plays altogether. So things changed, progression was made, and if I go back to that, which I will go back to Mega Man again. I'll be doing them a little bit different. I'll probably have to update Mega Man 3 right there in the middle of how I used to do things into the new way of doing things. So just gonna be a little bit of difference. And that's something that bugs me. It's a little bit of my OCD, I guess. Not that I have real OCD. I'm just, generalizing. All right, we're getting down to the lower depths here of the factory. Here's that other colored little thing. I probably could have made mention of them earlier. These alkalines. See, it looks like physical attacks do just fine against them. The orange ones, they require like you to do a technique or something against, but whatevs. Pretty easy if they're only gonna give me one at a time. And Chrono's always first, so. Oh, that one didn't, maybe I got a critical last time, yeah. That one didn't actually do it all the way. That'll wrap it up, though. Thank you, Luca. Don't give you much on their own, but that's to be expected. Here's the other variant. There we go. Yep. Yeah, slash seems to be the best way to completely just wipe them out. Done. Alright. What else has this place got to offer? More jellies, slimes, alkalines, and acids. These are like your typical slime monsters, I guess. But yeah, I can wipe them both out here. No, or not. that didn't really do nothing. Maybe it's just Slash that they're. You know what it is? You know what it is? Slash is one of those elemental attacks that I was talking about earlier that aren't really registered in the system. It's wind. It's a wind elemental. And there's a couple other techniques that I believe Isla has some that are also wind elemental, even though that technically Isla doesn't really have a magical affinity either. So strange, you know what I mean? It's just the inner workings of the game. Oh, you can walk behind here and get that chest, so don't forget that. That's a little Titan vest there. Who are we gonna give that to? Yeah, probably Chrono. Yes. No. Well, okay, Robo's already got one. Would be nice for Luca to go ahead and get that boost. I'd rather her have that boost. Give her that extra protection. Chrono could take care of himself. Got a hammer arm. That's going to be a weapon for Robo. Go ahead and attach that right now. Very nice. Man, bear, pig, screen, activate. Yeah, let Robo take over. He's the one from this time period. He should know how to do it. All right, all security systems have been turned off. Sweet, and of course, one last security system. More monsters. More enemies to fight. Looking back on this, I probably should have skipped a few more battles. But, with Chrono Trigger, I feel that it breaks the immersion a lot. Unless you're in an area where there's just like a whole lot of back and forth, same enemy. I guess this area kind of qualifies for that. But this is more or less like a linear area, like linear progression, story stuff. I'll do that more or less later on in the game. Not a whole lot of battle skipping going on. That's not required. Some of these go pretty fast. I know when there's more enemies, it probably doesn't. As we're seeing. Alright, 2 left. 1 left. Do I need to, I hope I don't need to slash. Yeah, we can probably take them with regular attacks. It just looks like both those enemy groups have like really, really low hit points. They're just, whatever it is, their defense is way up there for however they were programmed. Interesting little enemies there. Do I need to, I guess we'll go down. Oh yeah, we gotta go through this area. That's right. And I think this ladder just takes you back up to the beginning, so we can ignore that for now. Here we got another treasure chest. Got a plasma gun. That will be an upgrade for Luca. attach that right now. Nice. And we'll twiddle on the computer again. Door lock Zaby operational. Okay, what you're supposed to do there is put in the password. Again, I think it was another area. Maybe I already saw it. Maybe I didn't. Where you're supposed to put in a password. It's X-A-B-Y. Zaby. And we're going to turn the power on. It doesn't sound like it's going well. Systems haywire. All systems failure. Emergency. Security system haywire. Okay, time to get the fuck out of here. When you hear the intense music, you know it's serious. Oh, nice move, Robo. Slam. Everything's cool. Everything's cool. I'm fine. Nice. I like when he releases his pressurized steam, whatever. No, he's probably not steam based. I think that's actually what they're researching in 1000 AD is all steam energy and shit. Except for Luca. Luca seems to be on top of the game. Uh-oh. What's this? More Robos. Robo clones. Oh, no, they're his friends. Cool. More party members, maybe? Oh, no, they're all part of his serial number. Sweet. What's up, guys? Oh, ow. What are you doing? You have been tainted. Pardon? Yes, Robo. I'm a defect. A structural defect. Static X love. And they're gonna thrash the living hell out of him. Oh, you can move around during this cutscene. Oh, God. Ow. That didn't do so good. You can move around, but just don't get too close. It looks like they just throw your ass back. Robo, are you okay, buddy? It's gonna be fine, man. Yes, stop. Stop hitting my friend. My new robot buddy. No. Shake your head in disapproval. I hope that's not doing actual hit point damage. That'd be devastating to me in the upcoming battle. Alright, well, they wrecked Robo, man. What is that, a garbage compactor? They're just gonna throw his ass in there. Oh, you done messed up now. You pissed off Luca. That was her buddy. With a boss fight, we're fighting the R-Series robots. There's 6 of these guys, if you can't tell, if you can't count. But yeah, they're not too bad. They're not too difficult. On their own, god damn it. It looks like they're just like constantly going first. They must have way higher speed than Robo. But look at that, there we go. 1 critical, 1 down already. 5 left. Yeah, here we go. This should take care of these 3. Or at least do enough damage to get him down there. Yeah. I'll take that, if nothing else. Dudes are like jogging in place. What they were. Yeah, here we go. 1 hits. Let's waste them. Get that line on fire. Oh, it didn't waste the front guy. Thought it would have. That attack sucks. And of course, they want to do it multiple times. And still hit Luca. And it does more damage to her. It was like they beast moded on Chrono. Punch in the face. Oh shit, Chrono's getting a little low. Take care of that. If these guys would stop. What is their speed rating? I'll have to go back on the, God, if I ever did a PlayStation version of that. That's, to me, the worst version of this game. I'd rather play the Steam version than the PlayStation one. I mean, the load times were so garbage. But look through the bestiary on the PlayStation version. Just to see what these, if they show that statistic. But anyway, this should wreck the rest of these dudes here, except for that last one. No, no, it didn't. They're low. 3 left. They're low. We're doing all right. Health is up at the moment. Just constantly using that attack to hit all my party members, doing way more damage to Luca. Oh, please. They're getting like multiple attacks in one round. How is that fair? I mean, I guess they're really not doing like a whole lot of damage. But if this were, God, like a master version or something like that, like they do with Zelda, I would be dead. I'd be so dead if I hadn't grinded. All right, last one. Done, son. 480 experience, 600 gold, level ups all around. And Luca's gonna go save Robo. They trashed him. So not good. You know, it's just randomly I remembered something I did in episode part 3, where I called the skeletons in the prison Descendants and made reference of the awesome punk band, the Descendants. They were actually called Decedents. Decedent. Like they recently deceased. So, correction. Mild correction there from episode 3. I caught it. Please don't downvote it. Well, yes, we're time travelers, and we're trying to save the world before it turns into this absolute shithole. Oh, well, there's not much beyond this future. What else can we do? This is like the Matrix. It was like the Matrix ending. Do you want the Matrix? Because this is how you get the Matrix. And Robo's okay. We totally, well, Luca totally took care of him. Repaired him. Hope she never has to do that again. Foreshadowing. And it looks like he's gonna come with us. Sweet, we got a robot buddy. Isn't that all anyone ever really wants, though, in life? Is a cool robot buddy to help them out, do their bidding. It'd be totally sweet. Totally sound like a valley girl sometimes. Yeah. Hang on to your shorts. Here we go. Uh-oh, that doesn't look right. That looks different. We just rip through time. Oh, what the hell is this? What area are we in now? As if you couldn't see it on the left side of the screen. Where are we? Oh, I don't know. This is definitely a new area. This is new territory. We haven't been here yet before. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Rue, and we'll see you on the next episode.